Hello my angry nerds, this is Fanboy and welcome to your daily dose of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void Ladder Edition. Today's game is going to be played on Lerilak Crest, and it's going to be between these two fine folks. In the bottom left hand corner you have Puck as the purple Protoss, and his opponent today is going to be NightEnD in the teal colors. I would call that teal. He's playing as Protoss, so you have a mirror matchup here. Puck does play Protoss. I think NightEnD does play Protoss, so this game should be quite interesting. And it's looking like pretty much a mirror build for right now. You get a pylon, gateway, gas, and then you go for a second gas. Yep, it's basically a mirrored opening and pump out probes. So instead of getting a gateway and then going for an expand, these two players are going for I would call an aggressive opening to where they can get a cyber cord very quickly. I'm assuming that's what NightEnD is doing. Yes, it is. NightEnD needs to get 3 on each geyser, and that's what he just did. And has a pylon in the back of his base because of photon overcharge. Puck decided to put a pylon in the middle of his mineral line. I don't know how much I agree with that, but it's something that works for him. So what is this on the mini-map? What are you doing, probe? He has a pylon up here. Ooh, he drops a Twilight Council in the middle of nowhere. This is most likely going to be hidden DT tech. So you get a Twilight Council and then you go for a Dark Shrine right next to it. So NightEnd's going to have DTs. And will Puck be ready? Puck does have a robo facility, so as long as he remembers to produce a observer or 2, he should be quite fine. Has his first adept going out to the right bottom side of the bay, or right bottom side of the map, as he should, because he knows exactly where his enemy is. Yep. NightEnD has a Dark Shrine on the way. And I'm sorry about the production. I need to get better at that. Has a Twilight Council and a Dark Shrine. He can still use the Twilight Council. Why it's still powered. He can still get Blink out or whatever he needs. It looks like he did drop a Nexus. I mean, he's playing a little greedy here. I mean, you normally don't see the type of opening that Puck and NightEnD did, and then they go for a semi-quick expansion. Normally, if you open with a gateway and a cyber core, you're going to go for at least some aggression. And here are 2 of Puck's, what are they called? Adepts, there you go. That are right outside of Puck's base, or not Puck's base, but NightEnd's base. There you go. I can talk. I really can. But that shouldn't be walled in, so Puck can get in and out of his base. And it looks like he's producing a warp prism to ferry his 2 mortals around. So this is going to be quite interesting. You have 2 DTs down here. That's never good. These DTs are going to spot pretty much everything that's going on. Puck has seen these 2 DTs. So he's like, what is going on? Leave me alone. I need an observer. He's using the warp prism to ferry his army down and around. There is a observer on the way. But the DTs, where'd DTs go? Oh, there they are. The DTs are quite hidden. Puck is not looking for them specifically. He's just wanting to get them away from his base. But now that the army of Puck is all the way down across the map, but ooh, nice pickup with probes. If he gets all these probes and the Nexus, that's worth it in its own. And he does. He gets every single probe, and he's going to get this Nexus. Hallucinated Phoenix does come out. Baits the army of NightEnD away. And NightEnd's like, okay, that Phoenix isn't real. So Puck just has a nice little contain going on right now. Mothership Core is being targeted down by that hallucinated Phoenix, but NightEnD needs to do something. Oh wow! Because the warp prism gives high ground sight, the sentries can use it to force field. So that's amazeballs, but it traps most of the army behind it. I mean, that's insane. That's great use of force fields. Is not allowed to really do much of anything because of the photon overcharges, but just backs on down. He doesn't have to really work with all the pressure that he has going on. He does need to expand here shortly. Those DTs should have just been dealt with, most likely, back at home. The pylons still don't have any kills, so I'm assuming they were used for some reason. But Puck does have an observer, can see up the ramp. So NightEnd's army, if we look at it, Puck has a good size lead on NightEnd. I mean, it's a good, probably, what? It's now, what, 15? Yeah, it's probably about 15 army supply. But, doesn't allow, and he's not going to cancel them, so that's never good. He's going to lose most of these adepts. As if you did not know, adept shadows can actually go through force fields. So that's the thing. They can actually go through force fields. Puck, it looks like he found the hidden DT tech by just using the power of observation and scouting. But there is a DT back here, so he's gonna try to save it, but not so much. But unloads the Immortals. It's just going to be a back and forth. He has NightEnD contained. NightEnD can't do anything. Puck on the back of this is expanding. Has an expansion. Halfway done. He's going to do quite a bit of long distance mining, it looks like. But it looks like Puck wants to possibly try for the end game. Great force fields right there, blocking this army off and allowing this army just to kind of sit in the corner. Put them on hold command and warp in whatever you need whenever you really kind of need it. There aren't a lot of sentries left. There's only 3 sentries. Enough for great force fields again, trapping all those adepts behind those 2 force fields. And it looks like NightEnD just doesn't want to use all of his energy on photon overcharge. Does photon overcharge 2 of these pylons, making sure that he will keep this army of Pucks back in the corner. But NightEnD does see the writing on the wall, and GG's out. So that was a very interesting game. I love the force fields right here. because of the warp prism allowing vision, you could force field the army literally off the ramp to where NightEnd's army had to go literally all the way around and engage Puck's army. So I've never seen that done really up until like right now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, and if you want to see more StarCraft from me, please hit my subscribe button. It helps me out a ton, and I will see you guys in the next game.